Today I'm going to talk about Cradle to Cradle and its design, and think about it as something different than cradle to grave. We see many people design things today, and they talk about designing for the end of life. So we like to say designing for the end of use. Because if you design for the end of use, then you design for the next use. And when you design for the next use, you're designing for the circular economy. The three basic principles we use eliminate the concept of waste. The second is use current solar income. Third is celebrating diversity. So what we do is imagine a design where materials are safe and healthy. So we see everything as an asset and try to stop making liabilities. So packaging should be seen as an asset that we get to use again and again. Think of a light fixture. When you buy a light fixture, it has indium, it has gallium, it might have niobium, it has all sorts of rare earths. Well, they're very valuable to the lighting company. They're very irrelevant to you. What you want is light. So we've also set up models with the businesses where they sell the light. And then when you finish with the light fixture, or you want a new one, they want the old one to get back the indium, the gallium, the niobium. The business models are shifting from you have to own this thing to you want the service of it. So I think from everything from things that go back to soil to things that last forever, but we ought to figure out like where we need what. Waste, economically, waste is a liability and a lost opportunity. So companies that waste things are not being efficient or effective. So the question becomes, what is the right thing to do? And the right thing to do, for every reason, is to eliminate the concept of waste. Because waste is just a signal of unwise design. I think in a time of high-speed change, and especially right now with what we would call four essentially black swans, highly disruptive events all simultaneously, which is quite surprising. We have a health crisis globally. We didn't expect that. We have an economic crisis as part of that. And we had an energy crisis pricing as well at the same time. When you look at all these things that are changing so fast, we really do have what's coming as the result of short-term thinking. I think the fastest thing we can do is focus on business and get this done, because commerce is the high-speed engine of change. When the materials are safe and healthy, we analyze, all the materials down to the molecule on a product for safety and health. We're not doing it because you're regulated. We're designing it for reuse, not because we're regulated. We're designing it to be powered by renewable power, not because we're regulated. And then what happens is it becomes a standard, and it's an industrial standard. See, the problem with policy people, they're trying to figure out what is possible. And they don't make stuff, so it's hard for them because they have to invent things. They're not sure it's real. So our job is to make it real. So let's just give them great examples. And then we can say, it exists. Therefore, it is possible. Otherwise, they say it's impossible. The answer is, don't tell me it's impossible. Just tell me you can't do it. And we'll get you some help.